Hello everybody, today's video is brought to you by the most persistent brand partner we've ever worked with, Wash and Go. When I think back to the first phone call I had with Mr. Wash and Go, I even said, why are you so persistent in getting me involved as an ambassador for Wash and Go? Do you know what they said? They said, because you embody everything our brand's about. And I thought, you're with it. You know what you're on about it. You're a brand about the town. Because when I think about Wash and Go, I think 2 in 1. And when I think about myself, which isn't very often, but when I do think about it, I think, yes, 2 in 1. Presenter, international sex symbol. I also find that Wash and Go is extremely fast and efficient as a brand to use. And, well, that's me as well. Just ask Mrs. Goldbridge. You know, there's nothing I can't do too quickly. And on top of that, when I think about Twitter, I think, well, effectively, in a very watered down version, most people are replying to me saying Wash and Goldbridge. So when I think about it, it really is a no-brainer. Mark Goldbridge, Wash and Go. A match like no other. Enjoy the clip.
Everybody, you are very welcome along to That's Football. Obviously, I am not Mark Goldbridge. I'm Ballbridge, but Mark Goldbridge will be along in about half an hour's time. He's obviously just wrapping up this stuff after United drew 1-1 with Southampton. We're all here today to have a little look at Arsenal and Chelsea and see quite how badly Arsenal are going to have their asses handed to them today. It is interesting. The team news is in. I will, of course, go through the starting 11. My real name is Craig, by the way, for those of you who may not know me. You'll hopefully get to know me by the end of the season. And it is a pleasure to be here with you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope that you're all well. Hello there, Anfield Agenda. My very own channel's in the house. Look, you love the support. It's almost as if I was doing it myself, which, of course, I'm not, because I'm not talented enough to do two things. We were just calling you 25-hour-a-day Goldbridge there a second ago. There, look, we're the same height now.
I had to go and find something to kick in the garden for a few minutes before I came onto this.
So I'll play nice, Mark. Don't worry. I'll play nice with you, mate. I understand. You know, you can't win them all. Some of us can, but can't win them all.
That's I think that's the disappointing thing. You know, I saw the pundits talking about the great away record. I mean, funnily enough, we're watching a team like that. You can take your invincibles and shove it up your arse. I'm not bothered about being unbeaten away. I want to win. And that was just I'm just so disappointed in Solskjaer. You know, I do back him, and I've got people in the chat on United Stand. Why are you not Ollie out? Well, it's too bloody early, isn't it, to be Ollie out for me? But it's like this club we're watching here. You know, you don't win a game and Arteta out, and I'm just not going to be that. But I tell you what, I am going to hold him accountable, because that was abysmal managing today. Really, really abysmal coaching today, and he's done himself a massive bit of problems there, because you know, there was a lot of positivity at the start of the season, and he's popped it in 2 games. So well done, Ollie. You put yourself under pressure there, mate.
Is it because he's seen Messi go to PSG now, and, you know, surround himself with Mbappe and Neymar? And this is what I've lost a little bit of, not respect, but admiration for Messi, because I felt like he could have had a better move in his career, and it's purely just for more greed to try and get them Ballon d'Ors or Champions Leagues. Oh, there we go, 1-0.
Romelu Lukaku has got his goal for Chelsea. I've got him in my fantasy Premier League team, but my team's doing crap. But Lukaku,
14 minutes.
14 minutes. It's Arsenal, Arteta out, but it's a lovely goal. It's a lovely goal. I presume he's going to be onside, Craig. But
yeah, it looked like he was behind the ball to me initially when it went in from the right-hand side. Look at the movement, though. Look at that. That's what you bought him for. That's what you bought him for, right there.
Kovacic as well is magnificent. The whole
actually he's on, but was the initial ball on?
Well, yeah,
would be my question.
He's very ahead of the play, Reece James.
He even knocked the defender over on the run in. He's that strong.
It's a. You know what? We watched Chelsea in the Super Cup, didn't we?
Yep.
They're very impressive down the flanks, and we spoke about crosses into the box and how a Lukaku would benefit, and it's taken him 14 minutes to benefit here, Lukaku. Lovely cross by Reece James, and I would have finished that.
Goal. Stands.
1 goal. I've gone for golden boot for Lukaku, and I don't, like you said, I don't even think it's a dangerous thing to do. I don't. I think he will get so many goals like that at Chelsea. I think if anybody actually analyses Chelsea's missed chances last year, and of course you've got to look at Timo. they miss a lot of chances that he should have scored, and Lukaku will score them.
People in the chat were actually saying I was bantering Arsenal a bit too much before the game. I thought I was being nice. I genuinely didn't even think I was bantering them compared to how I'd usually talk.
Missed the game already. What do you not say to a bold man in an argument?
Oh, 2-0.
2-0. You don't say that. Reece James, he's had a fantastic start. We've only had 34 minutes. I feel like they're in fourth gear here, Chelsea. It's cruise control. They are working, but they're not having to work that hard. And they're just infinitely better. They've just got quality on a different level here. Lovely finish.
Just spoke about the full-backs there bombing forward, and there he was coming in right-hand side. Bang. Good finish. Didn't even need to look for Lukaku. Just done that all himself.
Alonso. Let's have a look at how this works. It comes into Alonso. Lukaku.
Look at Tierney.
And it's Mount with the assist.
Look how narrow Tierney was there. No eye, no even look to see where.
Well, I'll ask this because I missed the start. Are they playing a back four?
That just shows as a back four to me. Yeah, it shows Tierney at left back.
I've got to say, this Arsenal myth that Kieran Tierney is a really good left back. I've never seen such a poor performance from a left back in a long time. It's like they're playing with 10 men. He's absolutely got the freedom of the Emirates. Reece James. He's got a goal and an assist. And I know Chelsea play a back five, but adapt to the system for God's sake. They're just getting pulled out all over the place. All over the place.
And I fully agree with you as well. I don't think Chelsea have even broken a sweat yet.
2-0 to Chelsea. And you can almost say it's game over for Arsenal already. It's hard to know how good Chelsea are because they're playing Arsenal.
It's a fair point. I stand over it, whoever made the comment, or if it was just your thoughts. But either way, it's a fair point. Seeing people were saying I was bantering Arsenal before the game, I genuinely expected them to get turned over and quite easily. I just don't see who in that Arsenal team has a backbone. And I thought, people might say that's being harsh, but I could go through the Liverpool team, I could go through the United team, the City team, and I can point you out 3 or 4 players that simply wouldn't let this type of stuff happen, would grab the game with a scruff of the neck or slow it down or, just command. Even Lukaku at Chelsea, look at all the talking he's doing since he started the game, directing where he wants the midfielders to be.
Views though, does it? Because it's honest. I don't feel like shocked or laughing at Arsenal anymore. There was a time where this result, Chelsea beating them 2-0 at the Emirates, would have been a bit of a shock. It's not a shock now.
Oh, it's definitely not a shock now. Yeah, I agree.